I'm here with your boy.
Shout out to the girl also known as Mr.
Hey, your boy.
It's your boy, Dan the Man.
And you know me, Mr. Third Strike himself. Back at it again with a clean video, reaction video for the masses. What we're reacting on? Jada's in August in July. What? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Jada.
Did July with August?
What about Will?
Did July? Jada did July with August. That's
okay.
I do what I can when I can.
That was his? Or that was...
Nah, bro.
Hey, they played the video.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Play the video.
So we're going to get right into the video?
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start
Let's get
with,
straight to it.
I guess about 4.5 years ago.
You know exactly what it was.
I think it was about 4 years ago.
She know.
Started a friendship. With August.
Just y'all or the whole family?
And we actually became really, really good.
I don't like how she said really twice,
though. It
though.
all started with just needing some help.
Yeah.
You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And
I don't know, bro.
But you know,
the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, to help pull him through. And
they said she brought out the pursuit of happiness with her.
I were going through a very difficult time.
Pursuit of happiness.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
He sounds still good.
Have that though.
Yeah, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
She looked like the type of girl you can't check.
Well, at that particular
she a free spirit. You just gotta take
definite.
what you get.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
Yeah,
she like
no, we were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
How is it entanglement, bro? Come on, bro. Come on. If I'm Will, bro, I'm getting mad, bro. This is the way I get mad, bro. Say what it was, bro.
So let me get it straight. So she said at that point she got into a different type of entanglement. That's what she said.
She's being technical and she using these big words to confuse Will.
Because I seen the memes, but the way she's saying it now, it sound real food.
Yeah. She's finessing.
Bro, let's see.
Kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yeah.
Someone said, I can't check the other ones. I can't. Color hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
What is she famous for again?
And
I know she did acting a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say filming industry.
Yeah, I think.
Will in there, so.
Yeah, no.
Well, Will is broader, but
Yeah, but he will do rapping, film, all that.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not.
She said amicably. So pretty much she's saying what she's pretty much saying is they were living together. They were still in the same household.
But they were separated. Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure the house is very huge, so they could, like Drake said, I go days without seeing my boys when we're in the same house. So I'm pretty sure that one was on one side of the house, the other was on the other side of the house.
Drake lived with his homeboys?
He said he had a house.
I would guess like people like that live with their homeboys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. He said we had to use the walkie-talkie to
I believe
to talk to each other.
That's how one of my houses is.
So
I don't get the joke.
And then so pretty much I guess August he would see Will around the crib while, you feel me, he's slaying Jada. Speculations. I don't know if the speculation, I don't know the whole facts, don't attack me. He was slaying Jada. And I guess he'll see Will, but Will probably thought, oh yeah, she talking to him because he need help. What's good, Cause you see, that boy even call that boy August. What's good, Aug? You feel me? So that's probably
You see, now I look real bad because Will check his living room in 3 days. See August walk in.
He just think, he getting more counseling or something.
Make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I'm thinking, because this is your red table and you brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
He's saying, tell me what happened. Stop giving me these big words. That's
look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. She's stuck right now. She's like, what am I going to do? She's trying to finesse.
Let's see.
We decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
An entanglement.
Let me play.
I ain't gonna lie. She out of there. She's done.
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. Oh, I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process
I was breaking that back.
Relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
That's why I found happiness in you.
You and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
okay.
You
she ready to check
into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good.
Pause the video. Pause it. She basically just said, look, I want y'all to look me in the face. She basically just said that Will wasn't pleasing her enough.
We're not about to sign the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's what she just said.
No. She said, I haven't felt good
in a long time.
That means Will wasn't even slaying her, bro.
Come on, bro.
So if a guy said the same exact thing she said, I don't feel bad for her.
They getting dragged. He getting dragged. If a guy said that, he getting dragged.
If you don't want double standards, don't let it slide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. We're not about to check. We're not about to size Will.
I'm not sizing Will, but that's what she's saying about Will.
But you remember he said he said, bro, they was at a period where they wasn't even talking. You feel me?
So that was a long time? She said a very long time, bro.
But she's vague, bro. She's not specific in nothing.
Nah, she's doing it.
I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying she's right at all. But I'm saying she's trying to justify it by saying that Will wasn't pleasing her.
She's probably telling the truth, though. She is probably telling her own truth.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Everybody got their own truth, from their point of view.
I'm just saying, that's kind of crazy.
All right, let's keep going. Let's see what's up.
Be a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break. And
before we continue, the thing that is irking me is she's using her wrongs to justify she found herself. She's like, the only reason it happened is because I had to find myself and I had to realize my codependencies. But let's keep it pushing.
It's a
cycle, just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
How y'all felt about that statement?
I didn't understand it. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to
fixing
understand
other people to feel better about yourself. That's basically what she's saying. That's what I got from it.
But do you agree? Never mind, bro. Let's keep pushing. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like she's just trying to justify trying to be a free spirit while in a relationship. That's what she's trying to do. And you can't. That don't really make sense.
We'll agree to it.
And I think that whole process with Aug really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. I got to be with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgressions. But I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, I
He is the husband. Low key.
Wow.
I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. I learned so much
She's so slick,
about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. And as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable. And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since. So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was...
Yeah, because for me, this was years ago, right? So the fact that it's...
Well, technically, it can't be that much years ago if it started 4 years ago, but...
Yeah, 4.5 according to Gina,
So if it started 4.5, it can't be years ago, Will, because, the time, a couple of years.
I wonder how the kids think about this situation.
Bro, they kids are free spirits too, man.
Coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but...
It happened so long ago.
And our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah.
You about to get word checked, Will.
Damn.
It's a word?
Yeah.
And that boy just...
Hey, Will, we never doubted you.
Honestly, I knew it was a word. I was just trying to
come on, Whip, fresh.
I was trying to educate them.
Come on, we're just trying to educate the public. Can you read the definition for us?
It's, when you do that thing. Therapizing. Definition. You want the English definition or the Spanish?
Let's do Spanish.
Okay. I think the audio and the camera went out. But in English, it's subject to psychological therapy.
All right.
Okay.
And I say it's been a huge healing on my life, and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, Aug and I haven't talked in so long.
She is so vague.
She's so good.
She called that boy Aug.
She's good.
She's so vague.
She called that boy Aug.
No, we'll call him Aug too, bro. I think that was the bro,
he was a family friend.
It felt like he was a family friend.
She's like a brother to me. She was probably saying that. He's like a brother. I'm just helping him out, go through some psychological.
Hey, Aug, you good? Yeah, me and Jade about to have a meeting real quick. All right, cool, do your thing.
She come out limping.
Dang, cuz, this is bad.
Bro, her words, her diction
great media training.
Flawless, bro. Like, she's telling you nothing right now.
So I don't know. This all seemed very strange,
Yeah, strange. Huh?
But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together. Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods. And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways. And to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family
like Will moves low key. She's just like,
I feel like
he doesn't.
I do believe that they both are like move the same, but Will is
quieter.
Yeah, he's smarter because I feel like he got a high image.
The brand.
Yeah, definitely.
Check the brand.
It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree. I would agree.
No, but it ain't
so,
for the weak at
I
heart.
don't know, bro.
There's just certain things that
ones.
you have to go through,
Yeah.
and
She's
it's
the one that'll
like,
make you go crazy.
And I wish,
She'll make you go crazy.
you know,
Yeah.
For sure.
I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the
crazy.
answers.
Mm-hmm.
She's
You
crazy,
know,
bro.
and I'm just
I see it.
happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in the just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't
When
know
you say no
that
matter
Until you
what,
go
you
through
meant it, boy.
through some stuff, you know. I don't want to go through this no more.
You know, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Dang. Yeah, pause it. She basically just said, "You're not safe. I know your business."
You got me back a couple times.
But he's like, I feel like he's like, yeah, you're probably right, but yours was public.
Yeah, and which is a lot worse. We're gonna run that back.
Fake laugh.
Okay, that's probably true.
You know, but, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay.
Hey, he is not pulling back. He's like, no, yeah, I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, he's gonna get it back.
Let's see if he says I'm joking.
Body back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty.
He's not saying he's joking.
He's serious.
But
Yeah,
you know, I
Oh shit! Yeah, he's definitely serious. What she said?
it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with some, I will.
Sorry, yeah, we just gotta
say,
get this real quick.
Fuck
it's
this
just
again.
part of it.
Yeah.
Hold on, just pull it back. Just pull it back. Yeah, just pull it back.
You gonna get me back? I think you got me back. I think we're good on that.
Okay, that's probably true.
You know, but and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
That's what you want. But you know, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with
Look at her eyes. She's low-key evil. Oh my god!
Scary.
ride together,
We
die together. Bad marriage for life.
That's so corny. That was so cringy, bro.
It's not acting.
Oh my lord! I mean, they are actors.
Terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married
What'd you tell me?
that I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said, this, and this is going to happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. Yes.
She's evil.
Nah, I could see it in her eyes. Like, she does this little side eye look. She's like, yeah.
Bro,
I'm just like, oh lord.
Yeah.
But I was watching another interview with him. I feel like she's a very dominant type of woman, so she's an alpha woman.
Mm-hmm.
But Will Smith is also an alpha male because it was one red table that it was her mother, her daughter, whatever, and then she was like, Will was saying, like, you have to set certain standards because we was at a party and Jada cussed at me, and she's like in front of everybody, and I told her, I said, listen, if you don't, you're not gonna talk to me like this, and then she still snapping. You're like, listen, you're not gonna disrespect me like that. If you cuss at me or yell at me and this setting again, we're done. And then she said, so what, you gonna end it? Yes, if you disrespect me. And then she said from there he was able to set the precedence. So she know what type of dude he is, but she's still that alpha woman at the end of the day. So I feel like they work because both of them got that kill switch. So it's like US and Russia. Both could take each other out, but it's like if whoever pushed the button first, and I don't think none of them want to push the button.
I feel like, my interpretation of it all is like Jada's like, oh, so you're an alpha male? Let's see how much of an alpha male you are. And she's like pushing him. Like she's like,
pushing
okay.
buttons.
Yeah.
She's like cool.
Pushing button type.
And she also looked like the type.
And she's educated too, so she know how to.
It's bad. That's worse.
Gotta fuck with you.
And they're both educated too. So I feel like, but like I said, I don't think it's one sided. But I think we'll move more in silence.
Yeah.
Because just like she said, you got me back plenty of times. Like, I don't act like you perfect. I ain't gonna air it out, but don't act like you perfect. You didn't type joke. But I think the reason that it hurts Will the most is the world knows it. Because everybody always had it, like, because everybody always been having speculations.
Allegations.
Yeah, speculations, but nobody had no proof. But because August came out and said it, it was proof. So now
why?
I know August.
It was a tell-all. The interview was a tell-all. He was pretty much he tell everything, like how he was going through drug addiction, how they helped him, how he had an affair, how his siblings passed away and he had to take care of the kids, like all of that. So he pretty much telling everything why he was so ghost. So he pretty much saying everything.
He aired everything out.
Yeah. It was a tell-all with Angela Yee. And I pretty much saying how like people, family saying he's fake because they're not helping him, but they're not understanding that just because you on a label and just because you're making music, that don't mean you're making money. You feel me? That you're famous, but you're not rich. So that's why a lot of artists make other endeavors to make money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
what was up with his hair? Why was it like that?
That's
when
probably
people go through stuff, they just change stuff.
Yeah, sometimes they dye their color things.
So that was the reaction. I don't know how y'all felt about her entanglements. You feel me? You got to see it firsthand. Their take on it, their real take, not what the media was saying, but what they were actually saying, their words and how they felt about it. I personally feel like Will was putting on a show and trying to hide his emotions because clearly Jada is a master at concealing her emotions, and she definitely presents a very nonchalant attitude. So that's just what it is, bro. So leave down in the comments some of your thoughts, concerns about this whole situation. And I'm going to leave you with one message. Stay out of them entanglements. That got